So this morning, I'm about to do sprint intervals for the first time in probably 7, 8 weeks. I know it's been 8 weeks from today that I injured or the last time I had a healthy run, and it was 8 weeks from tomorrow that I hurt my back. Ran pain-free Sunday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I did 3 miles in zone two. One thing I will say, man, I mean, I run pretty hard, and I see what the one of the basic premises of the zone 2 training is less stress on your body, not just your heart. And I see that I don't even feel like I ran after I finished running, but I mean, I'm running at like a 13-minute pace on average to keep my heart rate between 133 and 145. But I feel fresh. Usually it's like a grind. It's like, oh God, I gotta run, but I do it. But I'm curious to see if in 3 to 4 months, if I can start running 9 minute, 9.5 minute miles on the treadmill and 10-minute miles outside. I typically see about a minute difference between the treadmill and running outside, FYI. If I can consistently run those distances like I was before, with my heart rate being what it is, I'm curious to see if I'm going to feel as fresh after, because it's not taxing at all, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll find out. But I'm following a premise of 80-20 training, where the premise is 80% of your training is at a very modest pace and a very modest interval, and part of it is being able to continue to train, feeling fresh, reducing injury, those sorts of things. And then 20% is at a very hurried pace at a very high intensity. So today I'm bringing back my sprint intervals, purposely doing them on Thursday, with tomorrow being a rest day. Saturday, I'm going to go for my longer run. I'm going to do somewhere between 4 to 6 miles outside, and I'm going to do it in zone two. So that's going to take quite some time, considering I'm running at a 13-minute pace. But as I said, I'm committed to this. But today is going to be my high intensity day, and Sunday I'm going to go for a long bike ride. And last week I did a 19-mile ride, and my heart rate was actually right in this. I think the average pace was like 137, something like that. So 4 of my cardio days are in zone 2, and then one of the days is going to be just all out, which is today. So about to hit a mile warm up, 4 quarter-mile sprints, and then a mile cool down. The quarter-mile sprints, I know I was running at a 7-minute pace before, but I haven't done these in at least 8 weeks, so I'm going to ease back into it. I still feel little twinges here and there on my back. Not when I was working out. When I was playing with my daughter and she wanted to roll around on the floor, and she kept saying, "Do what I do, Daddy," and like, so she would roll over and then I would copy her. And I felt some twinges yesterday, which lets me know I'm not 100%. But even if I wasn't coming off an injury, if I hadn't run in 8 weeks, I wouldn't try to pick up where I left off. So just noting that I see there's still some sensitivity in my back. I don't think running at a 13-minute pace could tweak it, but running at a high pace probably could. So being cautious of that. So I think I'm going to do my first mile at an 11-minute pace. Then I'm going to do 4 quarter-mile sprints at about a 9-minute pace, which was I could sustain a 9-minute pace for 3-4 miles before this straight. So I'm hoping that it's not too taxing. I'm definitely willing to slow down if I feel anything in my back, which I don't expect to. I mean, I was twisting yesterday when I was having my daddy-daughter time, and here I'm just on the treadmill. But about to hit these sprint intervals, and just wanted to explain kind of the premise of 80-20 training. So starting off with my 1-mile warm-up. right now. Do my warm-up mile, take a minute rest. Interval 1, 8-minute pace, minute rest, interval 2. Minute rest completed, starting interval 2. 8-minute pace. Pandemonium. Pandemonium. We rolling. 2 complete. 8-minute pace. Interval 3. 8-minute pace. It's not feeling too tough when I start, but by the end I definitely feel fatigued. I know I can go faster, but it's my first day in 8 weeks, so we'll keep it at this pace. Feeling it now. Interval 3 complete. 1 more to go. Interval number 4. interval 4 done. So I will spare you guys the action footage of me doing my cool down mile at about an 11-12 minute pace. Those are my 4 sprint intervals. 80-20 training, as I said at the start. This is my 1 out of my 5 cardio days. That's that all out. And Saturday, I'm going for a run outside. Heart rate zone training, 133 to 145. Sunday bike ride. Fareed Fitness signing off.